Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to Ostriv. Since we were last here, I have done just minimal work. So I placed two houses. That house looks really out of proportion. We'll cancel that one. One is built as I placed it last time. And so you see here, migration is allowed, yes. Villagers are water supply sufficient. It didn't say, it said not enough food for sale. I put a marketplace down there. Is enough food for sale now? It said no jobs available. I said let's add a builder. It did add builder. Wait a minute. Where is this guy? Anyway, it says jobs available. No entertainment buildings required. No religious buildings required at this point. We have religious buildings. We have a chapel. Look at entertainment here. That's religion. What would be entertainment, though? I mean, would it be decoration? So all takes places to take a rest. Can't think what entertainment would be in. Maybe a tavern. Regardless, takes a lot of resources. So trying to get as much wood as possible at this point right here. Let's see here. 10,000 wood is the limit here. We're trying to put wood in the warehouse. Um, Everyone is now employed in the entire, except for her apparently. So I stand corrected. Yeah. So, anyways, there is seasonal hiring, right? Yeah. Okay, good. They won't be back until, yeah. So, I'm trying to think where they are coming from. Where are they from? Okay, well, we have some new people here, which is great. In that regard. So we're gonna see what we can do here. With that, with people more, see, let's get a house right here. It's about the same size. Yeah. This is the next hurdle right here. So what I'm gonna do is hire another woman there, and then here in the on season, we'll have three people working here. Also, we now have four carts. As I told the carpenter, we like one of those. So, and then what we're gonna do here is I'm also gonna get a trading post built too. Now that we have people. So what's the no builders? What do you mean no builders? That's right. It's off season, which is fine. Um, let's go like this. Yeah, and we'll pause it too, and let's pause this too. So, as you know, off season, all the builders go and do other jobs. Um, so there's more. Do we have seasonal iron here? Okay. Right. Well, off season or not, what is this? No builders. No builder. Huh? builders will be hired. It's the off-season game. Um, that's the only thing I don't. That's one thing I don't like about this game is that it complains. Is that it encourages you to do seasonal hiring, and then it complains when you do seasonal hiring. Um, it's like, why are you doing seasonal hiring? It's like you told me to. So we're gonna be growing buckwheat in this. So one of the things that we eventually want to do is grow wheat because windmill mills wheat into flour, and then we can get a baker to make bread. And people love bread in this game. So um, people love bread. So gotta find the baker though. Or I'm not sure if it's called baker more so than let's see here if I can find it. Unless they got rid of it, which would be weird. So that makes it will wheat into flour. Wheat would also probably be useful for the tavern. And let's find it here. Pixie Sheep Farm, Slaughterhouse, Smithy, so many camp, tailor's workshop, etc., etc., etc. Folding mill. Broadcloth from wool, yeah. Huh. Flour might be something that you sell and people use it how they will. Well, regardless, a windmill will be something. I would build the windmill before I put the. Well, actually, it probably wouldn't matter which order I do it in. It'd probably be good to have a windmill though, at least of the way. We still got the reforestation going on. None of the trees are ready to cut, and I have turned off the tree chopping, so that's currently not allowed. There are no buildings hired. I know there are no buildings hired. Pause you. Um, that's why you were complaining. So this is going to be our huge project. This is requires 17,000 wood, and what we have probably pretty close to that. We got let's see, 13. We got 11,000 in there, and we got 2,500 in this storage. Let's put more in storage because it's very easy to. Um, and it is wow, it is snowing. So yeah, once this is built, I'll see if I can show something in terms of like what exactly it asks for. This will also be something to build. It's good. See, this is where once you're building houses and things, this is where you want to place other buildings down to get people because if you have things that need to be that positions that need to be filled, like in terms of jobs, then people will. Oh gosh, I had it working out. Let's put it back here. Then people will come. So this building can't be rotated. Can't it? Can't you can't? Okay, well, that's fine. Kind of close to the greenery. No, the mill will not be a priority job. Although placing it here might be a bad idea. Can I place it? Here's a question. Can I fit it in between these two? No, I can't. Cause see, I like to put houses back here. So where can I put the mill? Where can I put the mill? I could put it near the farm, I guess, but where near the farm? I could place it all the way over here. It'd be nice to place it near the granary, but this is a good area for houses. But there's gotta be a place I can put it. I wish I could rotate it, because then I could place it a lot of places. I don't know why you can't rotate it. It doesn't seem to make sense, but I'm sure there's reason. I'm sure the game has its reasons. I could place it essentially right here, but that would be foolish because that area is going to be no doubt reforested at some point. I could place it out here, but that seems to be unneeded. and needlessly far from the location. Because my question is, where are they going to get the wheat from? Are they going to go all the way to get it from the granary? And they probably are. And so you want to place it here. So maybe for the greater, well, I can put it right here, I suppose, and build another house right there. Because putting a house right here might be hard with that there. So let's put it right here. No, that's actually, you know what we could do? Let's place the house that we want to put behind this, which is this size. Yes. And pause that. And now let's place the mill. Perfect. And then pause that. So the mill will be, there we go. So everything is ready to go for the on season, which, when is the on season? Please tell me. It begins in March, when everything else turns back off or on, so to speak. So that's where we are at now. Excuse me, everybody. Just a bit of a lung issue there. So yeah, somebody asked me. They said lung issue. They said, were you? They said, did you have um, COVID? To which the answer is no, I didn't. This has been something that has been around for quite a while, actually, which I which went undiagnosed for a very long time. But I always thought, man, when I cough, when I get colds, especially, I really am in a bad place. And then when I finally had it looked at, I was like, oh, okay, let's build a school, actually, because I'm sure at some point a school is probably going to be, ooh, that is good placement. Okay, so let's do it right. Although a school might be a central building you want in the center of town. Problem is we don't have a lot of places in the center of town to place things. You know what? School can be away from town. Well, not away from town, but it doesn't have to be in the central uh, of town. Right, right, not right there. Perfect. Boom. Pause. Okay. So in come March, this house will be unpaused as well. Will be unpaused as well. Actually, let's unpause it right now because it's almost March, and we'll unpause this house where we're at it too. And it's March, and all the builders are back. So, as are a lot of the farmers too now. So there is something to be said about that. Um, so we got enough builders. Do we have enough farmers now? How's the farming going? I know we have people available, or in theory we do. We will have people available. That's what's key. So let's get this house built, or houses built. So yeah, you will see that when they can, they'll throw resources down there, so to speak. So um, yeah, our smithy's just making tons of nails and lots of charcoal. What's the charcoal limit here? How much charcoal has he got right now in his possession? Wow, okay. Let's put 2,000 charcoal in the warehouse. So village house. So let's pause here. So this is a village house. So you'll see here, migration allowed. Good. Water supply is sufficient. Good. Enough food for sale. Yes. Jobs available and housing available. No entertainment, no religious buildings. So this is what you need. So if migration wasn't allowed, it'd say migration not allowed. Uh, if you didn't have enough water, it'd say is not sufficient. It'd say no jobs available. Everything is good. So this is telling you everything that's required. Migration needs to be allowed. It is. Water supply needs to be sufficient. It is. You have enough food for sale. It would say not enough food for sale. Although I'm not sure how that works. But, because I guess we have tons of potatoes. Uh, not as many as I thought. Not important. So, and then we got housing and jobs available. So, anyways, okay. So back to um, building. So, and then so eventually you'll see people in a wagon coming um, out of from seemingly nowhere, um, and they'll be coming out of the forest area, and they'll be coming heading for your house. That was the first time I encountered them. The school might be a good idea next as the next thing to do. Um, the only thing is, this we might want to see, and so people are coming. Oh, they're related, are they? So there they are in the wagon. Who's Polina? Oh, so they're not related to somebody in the village. They're bringing. So it's an entire generational thing coming. Okay, well, makes sense, I guess. 75 years. For gosh, they got a daughter who's 21. Who it's interesting because she's 21, and let's see, do we have anybody who's even her age here? Because she's, well, is that a dude? No, that's a girl. I mean, welcome to the village. I hate to break it. I hate to break it to you, but we don't have any men your age eligible for marriage. All the men here are who would be your age are married. So, hope you don't plan on now she can work, I assume, right? So we got our farmer. What is his job? He's unemployed. Okay. We're going to have him do a job, and we will have him. Another forester might be in order. How are we doing here? Okay. You're unemployed still. Okay. You know what? Don't worry. We'll find you a job. This is going to be unpaused next. No, unpause the windmill. Windmill. I'm not sure if they've changed it. From what I do remember, it's a Does she have a job yet? No. From what I do remember, let's put another person in the granary. So now she's got a job, right? You're still unemployed. Okay. So from what I was able to gather, um, in the previous iteration at least, the windmill was only doable by, sorry, workable by a man. Uh, I'm not sure if that's a thing, if that's still a thing. I wasn't sure why that was a mechanic. I'm sure there's a reason behind it. Um, gosh, if we're building another house, let's employ another forester. Actually, there, that gave you a job, right? There you go, forestry. So, um, you know what? With this project right here, 17,000 wood required. We're gonna need people chopping wood down pretty quickly. My goodness gracious. Okay, 5,000 wood in storage. It'd be great if we could store like a majority of the wood needed, because it needs 17,000. I mean, these guys are massively efficient at what they do. It's incredible. Um, like for example, they're only supposed to have 12 logs. They got 13. Your bark limit is 3,500. They got 5,500 bark, and you got way a ton of firewood. In fact, can we? Should we let's increase their firewood limit here. Let's put 3,500 firewood in here. And bark, are we at bark limit? Yeah, we are. Okay, so let's put 3,500 bark. Let's take iron out of there. We need iron. What are these? These are stone, right? Stone deposit, stone deposit, stone deposit. Iron ore would be a great thing to find. That's some more stone. If we can find iron ore. Problem is, um, why I know what stone looks like because that's pretty obvious. Iron ore might be a bit harder to identify. You hope this little place right here that's got all this stone's got iron ore somewhere else too. Let's see here. It'd be nice to find iron ore just so I know what I'm looking for in the future. Um, hmm. Of course, this trading post. Some pause it. Okay, so we got this. No jobs available. That will change very quickly. Water supply is sufficient. That's good. I think the main reason water supply is sufficient is because we have one place for citizens and one place for production. So, so it's just, you know, you know what I should do when it comes to water is let's make this. Gosh, we got enough reeds. Here we go. Let's put it there. They actually have to build those. Okay. Okay, let's pause this. Let's get the windmill built, guys. Let's collect all the resources and let's just leave the windmill there like it is. Um, yeah, people see. Okay, now you can go back to this now. Okay, so what's the hiring options on this? So men only. Okay, well, let's hire a worker. Now there's jobs available. Okay, so let's add a field. Excuse me. I'm so sorry, everyone. Okay, so we're trying to get this thing big enough here. Now it's too big. Okay, perfect. Okay. Can we get you all to just work on this one thing? Just get this field done. And they're still building this. Okay, let's speed this back up. Gosh, does that require a lot of wood? I did not realize what that trading post was asking. Okay, let's pause the trading post where we're at, and because let's get these things built. These little puppies right here built. So and let's get that house built too. Because my goodness, I did not realize how much the trading post was asking for. It's asking for a lot of wood. Um, so yeah, only 1,000 wood there, and they're probably chopping like crazy there. Yeah. So let's get these built. Um, because these require next to nothing. They probably are built rather quickly. And let's get this house built too. So there we go. So that's for citizens alone. It's not filled very much. This is for production alone. This is for production though itself. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do this for citizens and not for production. Um, and I don't know if it refills, to be honest. It looks like yeah, it goes up. So it refills. I think 1,000 is the limit, which is great. This is infinite though. There is no limit, and there's tons of it. So we're gonna just keep this for production. In fact, I'm gonna go so far as to build yet another one. So we're gonna build tons of these things. Because I think production means that they also put it here, which is essential. So nice to know that the growth is going well. We're gonna put uh, wheat and flour in one place. So wheat, I'm gonna put 1,000. You don't need to fill it necessarily that much. Just canned flour. Yeah. Now you're looking at you're putting these limits. You're thinking, well, they can't possibly meet those. It's not a matter of them meeting them. It's more a matter of I just need them to know that I need to have a size in there that they won't exceed it or they won't stop putting it in there. I just want to have, it's kind of like why I keep upping it here, 5,000, or in here the charcoal at 35, at 2,000. There's not enough charcoal in there to 2,000. But the point is, they can store it in there to a point. I wish you could store clay, um, but I guess, or water. But I guess when it comes to it. So now we got plenty of water for we got water for everyone and for production too. So let's get this house built here. House is taking its time. It's the thatch that they need, which should not be a problem. There is so much thatch; it is not even funny anymore. Oh, we got the limit of thatch. Okay, well let's go up to 3,500 thatch, shall we? Um, yeah, my thatchery is a little bit efficient. I like that. I like one thing that they do that I like is the thatchery used to be kind of, I guess, not working in a sense. Like they didn't, for example, they didn't like really have like much of a thatchery. Like you would have a thatchery and they would produce thatch, but like your construction builders seem to be confused about where to get thatch from because they'd be like, well, I could get it from the thatchery, but why would I do that? It's like, well, that's where it is, but they would never get it, and so sometimes so it would drive me crazy sometimes because they'd be sitting there going, "There's a thatchery right there, get the, and get the thatch from there," and they'd just be like, "What?" Like it was really confusing. And so it used to drive me up the wall because I'd just be like, you guys are idiots. There's a thatchery right there. Get the thatchery. That's where you get thatch from. You fools. Um, but eventually, they fixed that issue. So I'm gonna build another house right here. Get nerfy. Woohoo! Um, pause that house until they finish this one, and then another. We're running out of places to put houses. Because I want to keep houses close to the town. The problem is we're running out of space in the town, and you don't want to cut into the forest too much, but you kind of have to. See if I can put a house right there. Pause it. This house, they're making a lot of progress. Yeah. What's the employment looking like right here? Oh, we got a carpenter. Is anyone unemployed? Where's the town? I know there's a way to look at town information. I think it might be a town hall. Population. Unemployment. 3%. So it's the women who are unemployed. Okay. Don't think we need another person doing thatch at this point. Let's get the schoolhouse built in that case. Um, that is the next project. Along with this. So, and this house is completed. So, jobs available, water supply sufficient, enough food for sale. Good to know. Okay, here we go. Make sure to sell buckwheat when you have the uh, um, when you have the occasion. In fact, none. Let's build another market stall. Let's put it over here. Put it right here. Right here. Mm, yeah. Another worker. You'll be selling the buckwheat and the flour. Where's flour? Flour. There we go. I know you have none of that currently, so actually let's only women can work here. Um, how do you pause a building's production? There you go. Yeah. Tell people not to work there. Okay, so you won't have a batch yet because the wheat is still growing. And so is everything's growing actually. And here they come. Again with the daughter. That is too old. That's great that a new family is settling in our town. There's just one slight problem with the new family settling in our town. Um, just just spitballing here. Um, we don't have a job for him yet. 21,900 wood? What is going on in this town? Um, seems like an excessive amount of wood to be asking for. Um, but, gosh, maybe we should build this first. We're going to need to build this soon because before long it's going to be a matter of we want this. Um, and we need stone, and we also are going to need jobs. Are they taking the resources here? Well, I guess. Why not? Drop clay off. Uh, why are they? Yeah, okay. Let's jump the speed up here and get this schoolhouse built. I think this house over here will be the next thing. Will be the next one. The reforesting area is taking its time. Although I guess that could be expected. Okay, so growth is going well in all the fields, um, but it is July, and I think when do you guys walk off the job? Well, when do you guys stop working? Okay, okay, you got plenty of time. I was gonna say it's the middle of July. Shouldn't we be harvesting? Not yet, apparently. August or probably or September is when that will take place. Probably August. Everything requires quite a bit of wood at this point now. We got a lot of wood. Don't get me wrong. We have our foresters are incredibly efficient. Maybe a little bit too efficient, one would say. Um, about of cutting down trees. What I'm gonna do. I'm gonna plant trees. Gonna add another reforestation area right here. Okay, I guess not yet. So, let's do that. That's being, you know what? Let's bite the bullet and just get this built. So that's the next thing. Actually, let's pause this first. Let's get this built over here. This dock. I like how the minute I unpause that, they go straight to it. They just completely abandon the house. I think it's because this might actually require everybody, all hands on deck. Um, so let's get that thing built down there, and then we'll focus on this behemoth of a job. Um, so are we milling yet? No, not yet. Okay. Gotta think this is almost done. Or do you if you have to queue up students, or you can queue teachers? Like, do you have to like add like this is how many students? A child has been born in this step up into this family. Okay, so pregnancy is a thing. Let's get a teacher. Has to make it a woman's job immediately. Yeah, so you know. Okay, let's get that trading post built now. Um, okay, yeah. We're just gonna leave them there for a while. Storage is full. Oh, okay, 45. Let's go to 5,000 firewood then. More. We almost have more thatch than what we need. Okay, the thatch will also go up to 5,000 with the thatch. Because I know. We know what's going on here. So, is anybody unemployed? I don't think anybody should be unemployed. Let's get the pupils going, people. Not enough food, right? You know what? You can you can like your food, or you cannot. Okay. Of course, the soil is exhausted. Oh yeah, that mill be going. Can we order a plow? I'm just wondering. I'm gonna try to order a plow. Let's make sure. Take a look at um, economy. Well, not economy. Sorry, unemployment. Open vacancies one. Where? Can you look at where it is? What's off season? Off season's 2. Okay. So what is off season here? November, December, February. What's off season here? Okay. Let's do an order. Let's yeah. Oh yeah, the farm has to order one. Order a plow. Do you build that then? Okay. Not enough adult oxen to complete order. You need two. Oh, so we have to actually have oxen. Okay. Well, let's do. You know, I wonder. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna build a cow shed, breeding cows and milk production. I need like a place where you get oxen. I mean, a cow shed in essential in theory, but it doesn't say if that's where you get ox. So, see if there's anything that says that. No. Okay. Well, I think then it would be the cow shed. So let's build a cow shed. Let's put it out near the field. Pause it. Because we may need the trading post. So, um, gosh, forced to repair that car and this cart. Carts are not in good condition. Guys need to be performing preventative repairs. Still need 11,000 wood, which we probably have almost. I'm surprised that these trees aren't ready to be cut yet. I mean, they all look pretty nice, but do they have to get like huge and tall? And once they are allowed to be cut, or once they're ready to be cut, does the fence go away? Um, I guess these are all questions that probably should be answered. At some point, they should be answered. So let's see here. How are our wells doing? I know we established they fill, but I just want to make sure. The mill turned. Well, okay. Yeah. So how much flour we got going on? Oh, okay. So there is flour. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, let's put someone there. So working selling buckwheat and flour. The wheat essentially I'm not going to sell wheat. I'm going to just sell flour. For now, because I'm not sure how much people can do with wheat alone. Oh wait, if I'm gonna have one of those, I need a hay dryer for hay. Um, this you can put basically anywhere. Um, do they store hay? Where do they store hay? Can you store hay? Okay, not in there. What about in here? Nope. So hay doesn't get stored. Okay, that's fine. If we're gonna have the cow shed over here, we should have hay nearby. Let's demolish that for now. We're not going to need hay anytime soon. Do we have any people? Two pupils, and you're playing around. One's playing around, the other one's actually getting an education. Are you teaching? You're taking rest. Okay. Okay. So he's getting educated. Um, his other pupil is just doing whatever. She's 13. What is he? So the 10-year-old is getting educated. Okay. Well, you know what? Start them when you can. There are a lot of kids in the town. You'd think that more would be there. There's a 5-year-old. I mean, do they have to be a certain age? Do they have to be like 10 or something like that? Like, is 10 like the youngest? Because it seems like there are quite a few children in town, and there's a school that has one, two, three, four, 8 spots open. And I'm thinking, so it's like, and it's not like the teacher, is necessarily overwhelmed. So, okay, well, now he's playing. Can't you all just sit yourselves down in chairs and do it? Okay. I'm talking about this like I'm some sort of shining beacon of a student of being a good student. I'm not. Um, not by any stretch of the imagination. So it looks like everyone is employed. Um, I think this house is going to be the next thing in order. Once they get everything here, I want them to get all the resources here before I tell them, hey, this house needs stuff too, because I'm pretty sure the forestry and the carriers from the warehouse have been working overtime. Where did all the firewood run off to? Is it all here? No. Okay. Interesting. Okay. just just thinking. I'm like, okay, you're supposed to serve firewood. Where all the firewood go? Is it all here? Okay, so there is tons of firewood. So what is the problem? We have all the bark too, by the way. We do. Okay, let's go up to 5,000 bark in the warehouse. Okay. Okay, all resources collected. Let's unpause the village house. Oh wait, not that house. Wrong house. This house. This should be very interesting once this is built. So it's October. Um, yeah, you can keep seeing the soil is exhausted until you turn blue. Um, actually, what happens if we tell you to grow wheat? Are you still exhausted then? No? Okay, good. You can grow potatoes then. Um, and you can grow buckwheat. I guess we'll just have it rotate. Yeah. Okay. I'm guessing plowing the field probably keeps it alive, so to speak. But that's not something we're going to focus on right now. So, um, ooh, 28 of those trees are ready to be cut. Not going to be happening yet. So, um, the hay dryer, I want to put it like out here because it seems like a perfect place to have it. So let's do there. There. So it is mowing season, I guess. Can you like wholesale this type of thing? Like put like tons of hay dryers next to each other now? I remember, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the game Dawn of Man, but there's a game called Dawn of Man, where you have to you have to put out, and I'll show you guys that one if you want. Um, just leave a comment that you'd like to see Dawn of Man if you're familiar with it. Why is no one building that? Oh, it's off season. Okay, well that's too bad. Regardless, there's a Dawn of Man. There's a game called Dawn of Man where basically, let's speed this up. Basically, it's like back in like the, you know, way back, like mammoths and saber-tooths and like tons of animals which are now extinct, sadly, are around, and you can skin dry and meat dry too in that for meat, and you can basically there's no like there's like space kind of things like this, but not like that, and you can just put skin dryers after skin dry. And if you're hunting excessively in that game, which you can get pretty crazy when it comes to hunting in that game, you can just get that going to wholesale. It's amazing um, how efficient you can get in skin drying and meat drying. If you just go to if you can just go to town, and it's pretty impressive. Uh, and the game is pretty impressive in itself. I rather I might be sounding like I'm completely fanboying. Maybe I am, but I rather enjoy that game. So let's we're gonna put you know what we're gonna put this out back right here. No, right here. And then I'm gonna put another one nearby, right here. There. Can't hurt to get that set up. Okay, let's speed up. Let's go. Trees cut, ready for cut 50. Yeah, I want to get to all of them and then I'll allow them to chop. And I'm wondering if the minute you allow them to chop, if the fence goes away, or if all of them have to be ready for the fence to go away. I wonder if the allowing chopping takes away. Once they're all ready to go, I wonder if it's like you can't click allow anymore. Like you just have to like it's just going to happen, or if maybe you can keep like you can like get like a massive forests grown before you allow chopping. Why they're doing that? I'm gonna see if I can get a reforestation area. Man, where's the snow? Expect snow. There it is. It's like you asked for it. Here you go. Oopsies. No. Okay, allow the chopping. So the fence doesn't appear to go away. Um, what's the deal here? It was full. It was full. So okay, so apparently allowing the chopping doesn't stop them from Or maybe it does. Oh, they're chopping them down. It just doesn't remove the fence. So wait, does this become? Does this thing stay? I believe demolish this. Ooh. So that's how. So that stays the way it is. So you, so you have to build a huge area for. Okay, well that's good to know. Because I'm guessing they just replanted those trees. In theory, I guess. I don't know. It would be interesting to see. I'm gonna build a massive reforestation area and see what happens. So, um, come come springtime, I guess, or come once they cut down all these trees, I guess. So, which I'm guessing they'll chop them down unless they're going after other ones. Storage is full of what? Oh, okay. Let's go with 1,500 nails then. That's right, because during this time they're doing things. So, how the carts going? We got them all repaired. That's good. That's good. It's full again of what? I don't see it being full. Unless you're talking about this one. In which case it is, yes. Okay, 2,500 charcoal. And let's go with how much gut bark we got chilling out in there. A bunch again, okay. Okay, let's go with 6,500 bark then. This I assure you is not full game. So, this currently, okay. It is January. So we'll get this built, and then we will begin construction on. I think let's see. Yeah, we'll get this house finished, and then we'll go with the cowshed. But this needs to be built. This, if I remember correctly, accesses gives you access to this quite a little bit more. You can send him places, and basically what you do is you go, okay, I'm willing to sell this commodity um, at, at these places, but you have to find a place that wants that commodity. So you have to look at okay, what do we have tons of? Well, we have tons of thatch, we have tons of bark. We have tons of charcoal too. So that's something where you go, okay, I'll sell, this. In fact, it actually might be wise to actually have even more charcoal available on hand. You run out of iron, build a trading post to be able to import it. Iron left 150. You're running out of iron. Yeah, so that's something to keep in mind that we're running out of iron. And so what we're going to have here is that's that's where you start trading things, um, so to speak. So we you know the thing is
we're building this at the correct time, and the time is now. Um, they need nails. You have plenty of nails. At least you should have plenty of nails. Oh yeah, you got more than enough nails to finish this job. And so, we're doing this at the right time. Now, keep in mind, I probably should have done it a little bit earlier. What is it? Storage is full again. What's it full of? It's not full of anything right now. Yeah. Okay. This is. Yeah. Well, let's just say 10,000 bark. Let's just go all the way. One, two, three. Okay, 10,000 bark it is. Um, if you could fill that up, which you probably will. Um, who am I kidding? Here, yeah, let's put that into play. I want to get that built though, so let's pause this and let's get this going. Let's build that trading post. Um, so we can get because the trading post needs to be finished. It's got all the resources, so that shouldn't be a problem. And then let's get this one also in the queue, um, so we can get it done quickly. I don't now, in terms of jobs, I don't know how is your. You still don't have a job? Oh, we got more people, so that's good. It's good. So what's the ages here? We got 10. Oh, that was the kid before. I'm sure, right? Yeah. Oh, she's 14 now. And we got another 10-year-old, and we got. Oh, okay. So we got another 10-year-old and a 14-year-old now. Okay. Well, yeah, it is. Let me. Does the teacher know what she's doing? Okay, so she has a little bit more education than the rest of them. Okay, so although you gotta wonder, who's the teacher? She's 50 years old. Okay, where does she live? Where is she? Where are you? Where's your house? Okay, so you gotta wonder, does the age matter? Like how? Okay, no, okay. Get that trading post built, boys. Okay, let's go back to. Okay, so okay, so now we got the world map. So now you can take a look. So this is where we are, our city. So let's see. What do they want? We don't have a trading dock, no manager trade post. Oh, oh yeah, we need a manager at the trading post. Okay, so so we will do bark and we'll do 5,000 bark. We will also export. Hey, stop doing that. Okay. Firewood because we got so much firewood. We'll export thatch, 1,000 thatch. Um, and 500 charcoal. Actually, let's make it 1,000. 1,000 charcoal. Okay, so we have a manager. So now let's slow it down for a minute. So this is what you could. This is what you have as an option. How's the house going? Mind you, all resources are collected. Okay. Well, is it mowing season? Okay. This is your next project. Um, everybody. So now let's go to the world map, and so you go. Okay. It costs money to send people somewhere, right? So 40,000 to send a messenger. 80,000. The closer the the more. So it's hot. It costs money, lots of money. And we don't have. So you take a look at this, um, and everything. So what we're what we're at here is take a look at the economy. So there it is. There's the wage and the land tax, which is low. So the balance at the end is it. So what we need to do is we need to go, okay, villager house rent needs to go up. Land tax needs to go up. So we're going to go to 50 and 25, right? Um, now, you look at what that does. So this is going to do this. So basically, we're not asking a lot, so to speak, right? Um, we haven't done anything. Now, a tavern tax, let's put a will tax in there, 0.05%. So basically, what we're telling people is okay, taxes are going to go up a little bit, but this is how you make money. So you take a look at the economy tab here, and that's going to change, you think. Or, previous year we went down by 500. Not too bad. Um, Problem is, you take a look at this. Expenses, it was the salaries. The salaries are what killed us. We have tons of no plot. Somebody died. Huh. Somebody died. No plot. Who died is what I'm wondering. Okay, well, you know what? We can handle this. So, religion, burial plot. Okay. So, where should we put burials? Let's put them at kind of. I don't know. Let's put them out here. I'm not even gonna try. She was young. Huh. That is too sad. That is sad. So what's gonna happen here is I'm not sure if anyone's actually gonna come. That's the only thing. Um, Now one would say, well, of course they will come if they want the stuff, which is true. But it's just not. It's not a matter of will they if they need the stuff. Oh, it's time to sow. They're sowing the. Oh, it's already growing. Okay, already in the growth season. Excellent. Um, so yeah, it's not a matter of will they come. It's a matter of um, well, I know it is a matter of will they come. Because the question is, do we need to contact them? Um, and such. So yeah, So we're still going down in terms of money. So let's take a look at the economy here. So, see, you don't want to go too much. Um, let's go up to 10. A tavern might be worth building. What does a tavern do? A tavern building acts as both a housing and business for a family owning. Family will settle in town with alcohol available on the local market. Citizens will visit a tavern to spend their money there. A tavern is a private business, so it doesn't bring money directly to the city treasury. It's a monthly tax for it in the economy. Okay, so let's take a look. This is the help menu. I'll look into this later. So what I want to do here is, yeah, so we got this house, jobs available, enough food for sale, water supply, sufficient migration is allowed. So, the cowshed is the next thing, yeah, on the docket. Um, so there is wisdom in building a house, as people will come and pay you um, to do things, to live here. So the more people who are here, the better, and such. And you want to be selling enough things probably um, to be making money. So what can you? What else can you sell? Can you sell bark? No, didn't think so. Gosh, wheat's taking its time, but maybe that's a thing. Maybe that's what wheat is. You got to wonder how much the the mowing season is taking place. That's excellent. Uh, I'm guessing he's going to work at both of them. I hope so. Um, it'd make a lot more sense. It'd make a lot of sense. So, gosh, they're sure cutting the trees down from the reforested area. I mean, that was the point of reforesting, so they could cut those trees down and save the forest a little bit. But it still doesn't mean I have to like it, so to speak. It looks like looks like people are here with a lot of kids. Gosh, there are a lot of you. Um, we're still losing money. Oh, I see what it is. So you got grass in there, and then as it goes along yeah, because I was thinking, is that the full bar? Why do you not fill it? Maybe are they too close together? That's the drying process. Okay, well, that's fine. It doesn't look like anyone's come here yet. Maybe we have to fill it up. I mean, there's only 1,000 bark there. I'm trying. I see that you're full. I'm trying to empty it as quick as I can. It's just you're all way too efficient. So, let's take a look at the economy. I might have to bite the bullet and just charge people more um, in terms of land taxing. So I'm going to charge people. So you're paying one per thing. I mean, what are people buying? We sold a bunch of firewood and a bunch of potatoes. So there's got to be something said about your resource supply. get that cow shed built.
Okay, so let's get a worker. What are the hiring options? Okay. Livestock. Okay, so how do we get livestock though is the question. And I'm guessing that's from the trading post. But the question is, can we order that from the trading post? Because they want potatoes, flowers, sunflowers, what anything that we offer, and metal parts. Because we can do sunflower. We can do flour. Um, cows. I only want 5 for now. Pause for a minute. What do we got in terms of uh, now? Are we harvesting potatoes yet? Let's go look here. No. Okay. What do you want? What does he want? Metal parts. We have metal parts. We can't sell him 500 of them. Anything else you want that we actually have?
So they do come. Okay, let's sell him some potatoes. Let's sell him 300 potatoes. You there? You bet to have 5 cows. No. The question is, now that they've contacted us, continue. Can we just go to them? We have to still send a message. Okay. Oops. Info overlays. There we go. So we got 5 livestock, cows, and so what do we do? So which hay do we got? Not a lot.
Let's get water production going right here for you. So there's that. They're building the house over here, and we'll see how that goes. So, anyways, it's been a long one. That's where I'm gonna call it, guys. It's been interesting. Um, I'll look into, you know, just exactly how involved it is to get people here. Hopefully, some people come to buy all the bark, firewood, thatch, and charcoal that we have, which we have a lot of. So, anyways, guys, that's what we call it. Until next time, this is Resler logging off.